up to the geopolitical chapter because there are some interesting threads around trade there as well that will affect leaders, especially in bigger global companies.
Some of the research, I believe from McKinsey, when they surveyed CEOs, what was a bit concerning was how few of them actually pay attention to this signal. And that obviously creates risk. But I'd love to learn more about kind of what research you have uncovered in this area.
Yeah, that's fair. And I think that in past decades, maybe leaders did not have to be as aware of this. But the reality is that we're in a very interconnected world now. And the shifts in between the respective places of countries and economies and things like that do matter now for most companies. And so this first chapter that we have in this section simply deals with changing trade. So it starts just by showing that by certain measures, if you're looking at GDP in PPP terms, China has already passed the US as the world's largest economy. In terms of nominal GDP, that's not the case, but that'll happen very soon. And then you look at who is the larger trading partner by a geographic region. And you can actually see that back in the day, the US was, the primary trading partner with many, many countries in the world. But here you can see that China has since overtaken the US. They're actually the largest trading partner of 128 of 190 countries now. And you can see how the trading blocks shake up. So from a leadership perspective, I think what's interesting about this is, as you said earlier, it's the changing external world in which we are making our decisions, right? If you take for granted the U.S. trade dominance and U.S. economic dominance in the way that your company and vision of your company is, that has already flipped and it's going to continue changing, and you're going to continue to see a very different world in the next 10, 20 years.
That's absolutely fascinating.
This is more of a side note than anything, but China's largest mega projects, they're happening all over the world. And this is a trend that I think some people are aware of, but you have to understand it within the context of this bigger trend of the economic center and gravity of the world shifting. And companies that aren't paying attention to this and they don't understand how they're going to deal with this geopolitical change, they're going to be some of the bigger companies for sure that are at risk of being one of those companies that is dropping off the S&P, right?